What the hell? Ah! It didn't even go live apparently! I'm so mad. That's... Why end the stream? Why end the... Ah. Streaming is so hard. I'm mad at myself. I didn't realize it's not... Okay, I totally freaking made a mistake. Hour of content lost. At least I freaking recorded it, okay? I didn't, or no, it's my fault. This is my first stream. Wait, I don't even know how long it went, but oh my god, I'm so mad at myself. It's 1 hour. At least I recorded though. Yeah. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go an even more 2 more hours. Oh god. Wow, that was forgot to go. And I've played this game for an hour. Oh dear god. Okay, I guess we're just gonna start this again. I guess. Oh my god. No, it's okay. I want to do this because I really need to go through this game. Yeah, I know, I'm crying. Internally and outwardly. No, not really, but you know, I'm suffering. But yeah, anyway. Hopefully people well, I should have did this at 5 or something. But whatever, it's already too late. I already played like an hour of this, so everyone's gonna be confused. Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm just gonna continue. Oh my god, that was stupid. Stupid of me. Things. How am I... Oh my god. Man. That was dumb. Yeah. I don't even remember where I stopped at. I guess here? Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elders gathering some ways across from me is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. Man. Let me see. Yeah, I can see myself talk now. Oh my god. Let them be confused. Yeah, I guess so. One group of elderlies gathered more ways across from me. One is occupied in a friendly banter, blah blah blah. Okay, I read that. A little argument here, an occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help? Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter. Personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way works. A free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon. Especially without me insisting. Ash? What? What about Ash? Yeah, it's Ash. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects and...
Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe
What
City.
the heck?
Baggers, watch out.
What
Can't
is
beat me.
this?
Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty
Shit.
fly for an
What?
Asian guy. Sup, I'm
Shit,
Ash from
how loud
Deluxe
is this
City.
thing
Baggers,
even?
watch out.
What?
Can't beat
What?
me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie.
A
I'm
sharp
cool
ringing
dude.
fills
Pretty
the
fly for an
entire
Asian
hall,
guy.
disrupting the
Sup, I'm Ash
pleasant
from Deluxe
quiet that
City.
has settled.
Baggers, watch out.
Soon
Can't
enough,
beat me.
heads
Looking for
began to
trouble?
turn in
Better
search
not
of the
lie.
source.
I'm a cool
Mine
dude.
included.
Pretty fly for an Asian
My
guy. Sup, I'm Ash
Asian
from
guy.
Deluxe
What?
City. Baggers, watch out.
My eyes
Can't
dart
beat me.
around
Looking
the
for
small
trouble?
crowd
Better
before
not
zeroing
lie.
in on
I'm
a
a cool
lone
dude.
figure
Pretty
crouched
fly for
behind
an
the
Asian
small...
guy.
The same
Sup,
group
I'm
of...
Ash from
Okay, I
Deluxe
can't even
City.
freaking
Baggers,
think
watch
properly
out.
right now.
Can't
I
beat
don't
me.
know.
Looking for
This game
trouble?
is so
Better
fucking
not lie.
confused.
I'm a cool dude. Pretty
Yeah,
fly for an
I
Asian
know.
guy.
And
Sup, I'm
I
Ash from
didn't...
Deluxe City.
Man, I can't
Baggers,
think
watch
with that
out.
weird
Can't beat me.
thing.
Looking for trouble?
Anyway,
Better not
something
lie.
about
I'm a
stuff.
cool dude.
I see a
Pretty
free
fly
ride
for
is a
an
free
Asian
ride.
guy.
Yeah, it is.
Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me.
Behind the
Looking for
same
trouble?
group of
Better
old
not
people
lie.
checking
I'm
out
a
the
cool dude.
decors
Pretty
moments
fly
later
for an Asian
ago.
guy.
He is
Sup,
facing
I'm
away
Ash
from me,
Deluxe
fumbling
City.
with something in
Baggers,
his
watch out.
hands.
Can't
But
beat
I
me.
don't need
Looking for
to
trouble?
see his face
Better
to know
not
whose
lie. I'm a cool
back it
dude.
is.
Pretty fly for
Oh,
an
I'd
Asian
remember
guy.
that dumb parka
Sup, I'm Ash from
anywhere.
Deluxe City.
Without
Baggers,
bothering
watch
to
out.
end the
Can't
call, I
beat me.
marched towards
Looking
him.
for trouble? Better not lie.
Come on,
I'm a
turn
cool
off the
dude.
frickin'...
Pretty fly
Is
for
that
an
his...
Asian guy.
his...
Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe
That's his
City.
ringtone?
Baggers, watch out.
Loser.
Can't beat me.
Of all the
Looking for
times
trouble?
to... Ashton Frey! What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded.
Ah!
He jumps. He jumps. Lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. It bounces from one hand. From one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. Hello, Ashton. You look like a character. You look like a Voltron character. Man. I kind of feel sorry for the phone. And the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Huh! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And then, in a too-quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget, while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. Really. Endearing, even. You have a thing for him, huh, Isabel? Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition. Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know. What? And miss that look on my on your face? No way. Ah, man, I should have taken a picture. I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor. Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place? For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself. Ash! I could be looking to buy a house. A mansion. Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all. He's messing with me. Ashton, I'm not in the mood. What are you doing here? He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him. I just finished working on something, so I dropped by. I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck. And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all. So, here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while. Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner! I was about to throw you out! Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet! I think that makes me a legitimate client. We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. Whatever! I know, that is my gruff, manly voice. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here. Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and... Yeah? And? No, wait! I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said, never mind. So, shut whatever. I was just about to leave anyway. Wait, what? Now? Very manly? Come on. Oh, hi. New person. Hi. I know who you are. I think. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Oh my god. Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forgot how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. Ah, hi, Flower. Oh yeah, I did mess up my stream. It's so stupid. I recorded like an hour's worth and it wasn't even live. So I guess I'm gonna have to like post that on YouTube. So lame. Oh man. Alright, I'm just gonna go in. Okay. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural? He'll never believe those even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Live and third, right? Yeah, live and learn, yep. Live and learn, yep. Ash hole. What kind of thing is that? What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Classy name. Yeah. And, nope. over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's just go. Doesn't look like a nothing to me. Please don't make fun of my voice. Really? Yeah, I guess so. He does kind of remind me of your character. We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember? Yeah. It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end at around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up! Maybe. A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. What? No, I don't. It's just, you know, voices. No, I'm not talking about the parka. It's just that the character design looks similar to your character of your. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Oh my god, it's freaky. No. He has a parka. I know. Okay, fine. He has a parka. Okay, I get it. I don't look back. That's freaky deaky. We spent the ride back to Luxburn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. And a top hat. Yeah, okay. Alright, I get it. Yeah. We spent the ride back to Luxburn, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, I've read that. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume. But otherwise, he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him. Here. All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead. Sorry. The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flipped the half-forgotten package on my lap. Oh, food. I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars? I always have one on my person, and you look like you were about to pass out back there. What? Loud horn. Have you eaten lunch yet? I don't even get the chance to deny it because right on cue my stomach rumbles loudly and an empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. Oh yeah, I remember. That was yesterday. no surprise there. I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. Thanks. Then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Car horn? Louder than the car horn? What? Me getting punched in the face by me? Apart from an acknowledged nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you. How'd the open house go? Who the heck nibbles a bar? You know, people. They want to savor it, I guess. The usual. I don't know. That, just talk to Isabella for that. She does it. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there? I wasn't really listening. I should have asked someone to kick you out. No, you won't. And what makes you so sure? Ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. What? Oh yeah, that's true. She's been complaining to me about how you talked her ears off, by the way. 2, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to 3. It's been months since you last settled the deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet. How'd you even know about the last one? Rebecca? Anyhow, you're hell-bent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went to your open house is still a prospective client to you, even me. He's not entirely wrong. What? What is up with that face? What? Oh, yeah, donuts are really good. Especially the frosting. It's yummy. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I? I hate you. I really hate you right now. His answer is a small laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he does that. I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad. Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why, of all times, did I have to screw up like that in front of an important customer? No less. Oh. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts. Oh, hey, talk about donuts. Oh, man. You don't seem too happy about it. I am happy! Doesn't this look like a happy face to you? Really? And Hiro was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time? Oh. Yeah, seriously. He meant that as a joke, but how close it is to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heart beat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension. Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business. Oh, really? How is the ghost pepper? Is it like really spicy, like people said? I know. I kind of wonder how that went. Is it like sweet and spicy at the same time? Or is the spiciness too overwhelming that it didn't, you know, the sweetness gets like overlapped by it or whatever? I don't know, I can't explain. And about it, it's normal in the business. You made them angry? Not angry, just stuff happened. Like things. Did they do anything? Your clients? The rights? Was it? I can't answer that. At least, not without revealing anything that took place in the attic. Wait, I need to save for a bit. It's been a while. Change the subject. What? I don't like to lie. Oh, okay. Wait. What? Oh, I see. Oh dear. Was the ghost pepper that really spicy though? Did it make your nose runny? Yeah, no. You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth. An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he's just really very good at his job. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its decent descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long after we reach the venue of Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's already trying to avoid the rush hour traffic. Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat? That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat every morning isn't exactly a conversation. Memes. That kind of remind me of something. Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them. That sounds so familiar, that's hilarious. Shut up! And you aren't answering my question! You sure? I don't know, is that you or no? It does remind me of you. I mean, you did, you know, a bunch of memes on the chat. That earns him a soft punch to his arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash. Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago. Months ago. Not at all. Yeah, okay. It's not. He recounts that he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell. He has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they keep slipping out of your fingers? What? What is that? Monkey? What? Alright. If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Oh, we're here. This is interesting. Point of no return. How very ominous. Pocket chibi. What the heck? A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrived. The Lift Fest, short of Luxburn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. Sends me. Oh, shit! Goddamn. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for someone hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Yeah, it's next week. It's crazy. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once early in their friendship. Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's Zach! Hey, you guys. Long time to see. Yeah, okay. I mean, from looking at it, yeah. Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with a careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and... Sup, Z-Man? My main man? What's cracklin' leckin', my homie? What the hell is this? The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere on our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zack seems to be. Stop trying to act like Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man. You regret being associated to this person? Too late. He's already you now. And deserves a like. There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity had made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride. It's been a while, Zack. I hope you didn't get into trouble again. Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though. Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again. You do not say that, sure. Yeah. Hey, I'd take offense to that. It wasn't that bad. You really have no idea. Beat passes. And then Zack laughs. Hey, I'm kidding. You know I can always count. You can always count on me. It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zack's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both weren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. So funny. She insists that it's Ash. It's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zack a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me. Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you? Is she still sick? A bit, but she's up and went to work this morning. Oh. I guess? No. No. I was so mad that I didn't know I didn't go live at that time. I'm so pissed. But I'll record. I guess I'll post the thing. Honestly. Whatever. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash. Yeah, she does. No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn. And it's true. They've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all. But don't worry, Zack. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness. Speak of the devil. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, man. That was the biggest blooper ever. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around. Becca, you're just in touch. I had to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes. What? Oh, hey, cool boy. Hey, another person. Oh, really? You're streaming right now, cool boy? Wow. What? Okay. I mean, that anime character is apparently an Asian boy, but you know. Who knows? I don't know. I just basing it off of that one weird that ringtone he did or whatever. Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be? Rose called me earlier. And those 4 words tell me all I need to know. I don't know. Maybe like after something actually scary happens, maybe? I don't know. Since I don't have my family living close by and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my... Yeah. Oh yeah. Autocorrect. Maybe. I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I pushed Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together. Oh no. No, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today. That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head? Beside me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her all at once, moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach. Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that. You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it. It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there. Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter. She did look pale when I saw her. Wow, thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll let you back for this. I'll get you back for this, just we wait. What? A snicker? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'm sorry. Saw her? Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know. Something crosses Bella's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. What? Ah, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least, good. See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film. We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary. No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention. It's the premiere! The premiere's different, right, Zach? I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand. Not really, but Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call. Oh, for heaven's sake. Please, Becca, I really don't want to miss it. You're not missing it. We're just moving it on a different day so we can have a... Look, guys. Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient. If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Yeah. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me. If she can still run around like that. Why are you taking her side? I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most. Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know! Tell you what. If I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Huh? Oh yeah. I know. Visual novels are like that. You can't help it. It's just that like that, I guess. Is that good enough for you? I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her with a hug. Thanks, Becca! It's always been you with him, isn't it? Did you say something? Me? Nothing. Don't mind me. If you say so.
Okay, guys. Showtime's close. So I think I'm gonna get us some snacks, my treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here who has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on. I pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag and...
What's this? Oh no.
It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look. No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it back!
Looks ancient too. Why do you keep this around?
I tried to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now, I really wish I have that advantage over him. Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is... Isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you!
Okay, now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's... The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Oh, shit. God damn. Too early for Halloween.
Okay.
I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang onto them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare. Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first. Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way. That way. It's not a prank. It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank. I saw something. Hold on. Are you still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again? Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys! Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far? It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first?
I know, right? I don't even know anymore.
I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after! When I was trying to get away, I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing! We're all in danger! I thought you're my friends! Why don't you believe me? We are! And you know that. But this thing, and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now. Don't bother! Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. Yeah? I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that... Huh? Yeah, she is. She's a real estate agent, and then she's forced to, like, sell a haunted house. So, yeah. Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Yeah.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what all of you have been up to.
Aw, Zach is such a nice dude.
I only ever got to talk to Bella over chat. Please?
He has a point. Ash, for all of his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up or Ash's and Becca's acquaintancing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless. So careless. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us? No. Stay for the goddamn movie, boo. Another day. I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe, if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me? There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. The smile is back on my face when I look back at him. If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
Alright. That's the Isabella I know. Ah, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
This time I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not one.
Huh, don't cry.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Choices matter. Yeah, they do. Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that, the same question likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food I promised.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. A few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise, most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then? Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely not. Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere. Now the film's just serving as a background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones. Careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. Though, with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I'd think we did something that offended her. Did we? And then it ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash. He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen.
And that kick in the head, I know. Yeah.
Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there!
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does this first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella. There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head. Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years. From one distant relative of the Armengards to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though. And it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach. Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where I could contact him for you if you want.
I know, right? Like, they're talking so much. That's so funny. You do that?
Or we could find you a psychologist instead.
There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait. That's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I mean... ethnographer.
This guy is a psychologist too. Of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop.
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name. Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down? Sorry, Scaredy Cat mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one. But talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. Huh? That's how an actual... Yeah, that's true. Pretty much. He'll even help you figure things out. Teach you a couple of things. And probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot. Ash might be right, too. However, when Zack suggested this, something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they're willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think? It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Holy shit, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to get a good ending of this thingy, but you know what?
Just the professor, why not? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys! I said keep it down! You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves!
What movie, Isabella? It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. It's still your whatever, And then the least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca, we'll stop.
Movie?
I throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her.
Yeah, I wonder why.
We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after. The kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with.
What? What do you mean, what?
For the first time today, the letter lays... What? I know, right? That's so stupid. For first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they've been talking for that long. It's crazy.
They're funny like that, you know? They're very disrespectful, especially the guy who made the film. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house.
Finally, nighttime. Maybe, I don't know, how long has it been?
Honestly, I really don't know how long it went. It's gone. But yeah. Oh, wow, 2 hours. It's almost 3 hours. Wow. I'm so sorry. That's freaking... Holy crap. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxburn. I was afraid too, at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home.
Yeah, that really was a long movie. Holy shit.
Zack and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Who knows, he never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zack a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone.
Yeah, too bad they didn't watch it. So funny. No problem, Zack. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's getting creepy. That helped me. Help me.
Huh?
Oh, shit. What is she saying? What? Oh my god. That's so freaking... Oh shit.
A sensation.
Oh shit. Okay. Getting freaked out.
Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing, becoming labored.
What do you mean, it's freaky. I hate it.
I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless, nameless people going about their lives.
What? Where did that come from? Reaches out to me? Oh shit, what's happening? Oh crap. Help me.
Pleading even as I clutch my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears.
Really? Actually, that's gonna be less scary. That's great.
Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out. Oh shit. No! Not me! Help me! Somebody! Help me! Bella! Isabella! Isabella! Isabella!
Yeah, those like...
And at her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
No, stop that! Shut up! At least my room is well lit. God damn it.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me? Oh, yeah, just... Okay. Sorry, I spaced out. You always do that. I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance at the far end of the street. Where the voice came from. Where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zack and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
Oh, ah, man. See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see you. Another glance, and with the final wave, we got off our own ways. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back that normalcy in my life, then so be it.
Oh my god. Okay, Saturday, October 26th. I mean, 22nd. Anyway, maybe I'm gonna stop here. I don't know, that was weird. And yeah, how long have I been playing this? What a prick? What do you mean, what a prick?
Oh, are you talking about what's her name? Becca or whatever? Yeah, I guess so. Who knows? Ah, man. That was crazy. I don't know. That was a very long thing, but I don't know how long this is. Oh, it's just 2 hours. Or, well, more like 3 hours because, you know. Oh, yeah, a frickin'. Alright. Whatever. I guess we're just gonna continue, I guess. Why not? Let's go. Make this really long. Grasping. Pulling. Engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. Whoa! Wow, she lives like this? Aw, that's cute. I see the pictures in the, near her bedside. I mean, it's cute, but also really dirty at the same time. Oh, man. Oh, man. My eyes snap open. Look at her room. It's so messy. And look at all the cup noodles. Oh, man. She needs to take care of the trash. Oh my god, is that her underwear? The heck? Ah. Man. I mean, my room isn't any better, but at least it's, you know, easy to walk around compared to her room. Ah, man. That's so sad. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache before I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. Oh yeah, I guess that's interesting. So she's one of those people. I'm one of those people too with the multiple pillows. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxburn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone? Then knowing that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. What time is it? Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up. Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Oh, I sleep with 3 or, well, actually 4 pillows. And a bunch of stuffed toys. Because, you know, I don't know stuff. Whoa, hi Hapier, you're back. Man, when I dream, it's like a weird movie, honestly. And then a weird event or something. But yeah. Other than that, I don't dream that often or whatever. Yeah, stuffed toys are cute, okay? They're adorable. I'll be back. Wait. Yeah, teddy bears and other stuff, other plushies. Because, you know, stuffed toys are adorable. You don't trust cute things, Pure? I mean, I guess so. But they're comforting. Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel, where's my towel? Admittedly, it's a weekend. As an unspoken rule, that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened? Oh lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough. The second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, her boss? Ah, sheesh. Huh? Sengoku. Oh, I mean, I don't know how to stream other video games that's not on my computer. So I don't think I can. And also, you know, Sengoku Basara is like on... I forgot which... It's on the Wii? I don't know how to stream things on the Wii. You sent... Okay, I'm gonna look at your memes. What did you send? Oh. Of course he sent these. Oh my god. You can't see it, obviously. Because I don't know how to... I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Application? Foreground window with hotkey? What's that mean? I can't tell. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah. More memes? Of course, more memes. Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads, Mama. Huh? It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now. That's an unusual time for them to call. Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. What? There's a Fall Guys live adaptation? Wait. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the last one. What? I'm so confused right now. It's not even playing for me. Oh well. Next time. When I'm not busy. Usually it's around noontime, blah blah blah. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather. Hello? Hello, Grace? How are you? Mama! I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there? We're good. We're good. H1... AG1? What EG1? A storytelling contest at school the other day, the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know. What do you mean, oh well? There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kuya, John's already out drinking right now. Yeah, dumb Kuya, John. Again? I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own and, well, Ate Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt. Great! That's great. Tell him congratulations for me. And tell him... And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico, Karen, Michael? I hope they're okay. They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school. I'm trying to... I'm just like imitating my family now. Oh man. They do have that accent, honestly. But yeah, this is kind of familiar, except the whole moving to a different country to get paid bigger stuff. Yay! Being in debt is... I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing? Yep. Same. I think I'm in like multiple debts now. Sure. It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either. Papa, Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite. He's having trouble swallowing and lost a few pounds. I should stop doing the accent. It's just, familiar. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body is accepting his new treatment as well. Oh no! Oh, Papa, no! The poor man. No. Oh. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way. Just like giving the accent and going full on. The Filipino accent. Oh, I see. That's good. I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Oh, so that's why I went and moved somewhere else. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Oh, that sucks, man. Although Mama makes a little accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything. Yeah, that's true. I am looking at the freaking... I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Mama? Huh? Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until... Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper? What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Move to Canada? I don't know. Can they? There's like 8 people. The Philippines, It's hard. I'll talk to them. No, it's nothing. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it. Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine. Or me, for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet look at what I'm doing. Oh, I know. It sucks. I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Just to the back of the barn and oh my god, why are you like this? That's not nice. I wouldn't do that to my papa. No, she wouldn't do that. That's so sad. Oh my god. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do, but I just wish you'd come home to us soon. Kailan ka uwi? Aww. Aww. Just say we're screwed. Never give false hope. That's so sad. I knew. Aww. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can't give him a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. Oh my god, this is making me emotional. She's got enough on her plate as it is. I don't need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns. Yeah, you know, that's what, the Filipinos do. We have, like, family back at home, and we work really hard for our family at home, and we give their paychecks there for our family. Which is sad, but, it works. Of course, I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while. Ah. Ow. There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening. The sound of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school. The tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. Yeah, it's an emotional. It's an emotion pure. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much. Wow, this is making me sad. I thought this was a horror game. It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright? On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you. I love you too. Bye. Oh, that's so sad. No. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now. Bamboozle. Yeah, true. Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold. Guess. Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something. Mama? Did you forget anything? Excuse you, I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry. Office? But what about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I am going to get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if... No. It's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then. Having a sickness. Yeah, okay. It's still sad though. She's working so hard. Ah, you're right. I guess so. It is horrific. A horrific thing. She's just working and then... Oh, that's her family! That's so sweet. Oh, Isabella received an unexpected call from her family.
It's so rare to have Filipino representation. I feel happy about that. Okay. Later, Pure. I don't know how long I'm gonna be. Let me see the thing. Yeah. Yeah. There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against a wooden floor and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. Yeah, that's true. That isn't in any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to her office within 12 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine, clamor, coming to Briar Reality Corporation's Luxburn office, greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at the sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and... Where the hell is Sai? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice? Wow. God, the boss is such a handful right now. My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the sound of our MR manager. Yeah, true. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload have been shifted to all available staff so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside. Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great. One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands without Ow! The heck? Frick. Without explanation. And then I hurt myself. What the heck? That hurt. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. Ah, a purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge when I tilt my head in question. There, seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing. They're buying it? We got a deal? She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed yet. Documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint. Yeah, that does sound foreboding, but you know what? I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property even before they attended the open house. I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Miss Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower lower rate. Yeah, but it's because they're freaking rich. They don't need to negotiate any low rate because they're rich. One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean? They're paying 15% higher than the listing price. As long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible. I think if we allowed it, they'd be paying upfront too. Oh. Even with that urban legend? Rose nods. Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday. Yeah. Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them. Please, I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing. Don't they have better things to spend money on? No, they don't. They never have better things to spend money on. I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Yeah, that's a smart move. But you know, rich people. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. Yeah, my opinion doesn't matter either. Or just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having her boss sign the assignment... the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office's relief. Oh my god, this is... Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Oh no, you again. You're gonna call me Isabel, aren't you? She welcomes me with a bright smile, her movements more open than what one would typically expect from a passing client to have. Oh, Isabel, how are you feeling? You look awfully dreadful yesterday. Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern. Seriously, this lady has no regard to learn other people's names. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement. Wonderful! Your team works unbelievably fast. Ma'am Hannah skims through each of them with a scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for and the process contracts like these undergoes. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is. She shows some of it to her husband, and he responds with the same passive interest as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. This guy, seriously. This couple makes me... I hate them. They're so... I don't know. Annoying. I can't tell if it is purely because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they are buying, or he simply finds paperwork tedious. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than welcome to return the gesture. That settles it then. Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch? Something not haunted, perhaps? Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there. Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling? A helipad
would still be a nice addition. Oh, alright, I'll help out.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents all read yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it. Well, there are still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized.
Not haunted. Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's what I thought, too. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am. Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan, after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling. Oh.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handle it ourselves? A personal touch, of course, of sorts.
It is our housewarming party in our new home.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us. Of course. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget... She discreetly folds something into both our hands and winks a finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence. Oh, thank you. This is great. I know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion. Did I mention we reward our people generously? I would totally accept that. But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this. No, accept it, Isabella. Accept it! Don't worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for job well done. She smells sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world. I mean, I don't know. Rich people, you know? Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plans as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes? Here's her contact. Yeah, money. It's money. Then again, I guess, you know, values, but still. She needs it. Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible. I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you too soon as we can get this closed. Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling even after we've left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. Part of me feels lucky about the fact no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done.
Yeah.
The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Whatever. They wanted it, so let them have it. It's not that bad. Not that bad of idea. Ow, my head hurts. Man. Sure, the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. Do you? I don't. I don't know. She just, you know, she's kind of whatever. I'm just gonna let her have it. But knowing that someone's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that? Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. No. Yeah, I guess he won't. I'm thinking about Papa now. I'm sorry. I failed you, Father. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore. Well, they're something. So, how does it feel? How does what feel? Your first big multi-million pound sales, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you. What? I care! Memorable is an understatement, Rose. Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus too, aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. Send it home, probably? All of it? Not everything, of course. Most of it I'll leave some of my living expenses. Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training. She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ear as though she's about to share a big secret. It's okay to celebrate from time to time. I don't get it. It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself, throw a party, and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello? Is this particularly a done deal? This isn't throwing a party a big excessive? Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too. Thank you very much. I don't think my apartment's big enough for that. You could always move. Bloody hell, you're working in real estate. I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well. Get drunk, yeah? You go do that. Hold on a second. Huh? Hold on, what? She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds. Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if... Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have happened. I mean, what could have been. Sorry. Almost 2 hours of it. Yeah, I know. Well, it's more like 4 hours on stream because I didn't record the other half because I'm stupid. Oh my god. I don't know where to stop now. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet to be fulfilled dreams and ambition, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives, of goals we both let pass us by because of the circumstances we're in. I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right. I'll be there. Thank you. New client? Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all? Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet? Not at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later. She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out for once. No! He's not dead! No. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out. But oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. Oh my gosh. That sucks. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing your lunch, Time to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? Yeah, invite them. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time.
Woohoo. Yay, we're at a cafe. Woohoo.
Quaint, a little old-fashioned, though looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. That sounds like an awesome place to be. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right. Stop until something happens. Look at what fan... Oh yeah, you're right. Those fans are moving. Wait, did you just say screw your family? Oh god. No, it's her family. And family is very important. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, it's really hard to see the freaking chat room. It's not... Oh well. Look at those fans. Those fans. And look at the bikes on the walls. It's actually similar to that one cafe I was at. Except the motorbike isn't on the wall or anything, but it was in the cafe. Yeah, it's important, but your family's important too. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasted an extensive collection of books cover the walls. I already read that, didn't I? I don't remember. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. What? Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her. Zach! Becca! Well, you seem to be in better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, spill it. Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay? A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right? Today's special, for the three of us. Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it, nevertheless, and leaves without a comment. Oh yeah, nice music. Becca froze her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands. Don't worry, it's my treat! The glare she sends me reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. That's funny. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small, sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Ooh, what is that? Looks interesting. Pan-roasted sea bass. Oh, it's fish. With citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side. Or at least that's what the daily specials board says. I never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since they price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day. Oh, good. I'm so hungry. I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Let me guess, you skipped breakfast again?
Not on purpose. I may have slept for a few seconds, okay, today? Alright then, stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let her say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it ain't worth hearing out. Okay. Why do you have to mention that?
Well, we're waiting. I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing. An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry. Say that again. And this is important because...
I mixed the voices. Becca only raises an eyebrow at me, while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to any lame joke Ash made and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it. So we should celebrate. Instant noodle days are over! Hey, Kay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house! As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. Let's see. That's more like it. You heard me, right? Lady and gentlemen, as of today, I, Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos, am free from my instant noodle binge.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house? Yep. Which house is this? An Anslem Village? In Anslem Village? The one with the open house yesterday? The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that. Oh wow. That's... She lets out a hum, although she's nodding. She gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Did you think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what? You don't believe me? The words tumble out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they're too. Me and my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer? Yeah, of course. It is very religious. She's probably religious too, you know, Philippines. They're very religious there. It happens from time to time? Yeah, but... Look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment, and now all of a sudden you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or, I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem to like it. They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour. Pressured me into it, more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry. And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design. Yeah. Yeah. We sold a house. Ow. I don't even know how... Ow. How, selling a house to rich people would be like for real estate agents. Do they do this usually?
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property. She forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't even give us a choice in the matter, so don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really wanted the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter, but nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money. Yeah, I know. They give her a hard time, and I don't understand why.
You don't really think they believe that, do you?
I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you. Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself. I began to gather their plates to my side, the food in each, still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me. I'm kidding, don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa. I know. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess so. I'm sure they're gonna be fine now, though. With the money, they don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time. I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhabited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before. Taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices, "Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?"
Huh? What? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this'll pass.
No, I bet he's hearing the voices in our head, too. That makes sense.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pained expression crosses Zachary's face. I mean, Zach. Immediately. Oh, is that it? Oh. Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place.
Maybe? I don't know.
I should have expected it.
What reviews? Becca glances at Zach, and her motions unsure, eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent, although with her explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on, with a tilt of his head. It's his movie. That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca! Zachary, I'm not the one that's supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary. Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here, I wouldn't trivialize what those what? I've never heard of that word before. Bahids wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs. From how her tone rises in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down on as soon as she sends me a hard look. This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bag just insulted him. I don't know. Apparently it is.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
What? I don't know what that says. Dinaken. About you too. But calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel? You're better off watching an educational kids TV show. And worst 1.5 hours of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. Yeah, that sounds too harsh. Like, that's rude. Wait, he made a movie. Yeah, he made a movie. Yeah. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film? Did we even watch a film at all? Oh my god. Cafe date is what you're seeing?
Or maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
No, don't say that, mister. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't notice it was Pierre. Yeah, you're back. Welcome back. I've been here for how many hours now? I don't know.
Ugh. If nothing else, this helped open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up. It wasn't a question. Yeah, it wasn't a question.
You watched them.
I'm looking at the thing I missed because I'm looking at the comments on my phone and it's not seeing completely all of that. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal. But you worked on it for months.
It doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that! Oh, I slammed something. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top clinking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would at any unruly student. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, 2 hours live, and then 2 hours not live, apparently. I think. I don't know, I can't tell. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zachary aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He of all people should know. It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca? An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here! Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know, after all, I'm... Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself that what you created isn't something people should scoff at. Yeah. Wait, what time is it? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Well, it's 7 p.m. Oh, yeah, 7 p.m. here for me. But yeah. I guess I might, like, end maybe... Maybe like half an hour. I mean, yeah, half an hour, like 30 minutes or something. I don't know. I don't even know. It feels like we're stuck here. Wait, sun is rising where for you? Oh gosh. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this. Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face. It was a heat of the moment thing, and anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit? What exhibit? Classified information. Even if I bring you your favorite tonight? No, not a chance. Oh, come on. I thought we weren't supposed to have secrets. A burst of laughter comes from Zach. Yeah, I want to end this after this convo ends. Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here. That sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face. There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes, if you could call this one. You promise? I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. Awards night ain't for another week. And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not like it's over for me, though. I still have time. I could still come back. Do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely, once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Oh, it's Rose. The screen shows Rose. Hello? Isabel? You at the office? Ha ha, very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up. Don't! I'm kidding! BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McClough to pick up. She states that as if it already explains everything. Oh, well, I missed everything here. Yeah. Alright, what was it? Something something, movie, chest heaving. You have been streaming, yep. Something until paper recovers on way or another. Yeah. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxburn's streets, all of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard. I'm stuck in the horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers. When she has finally run out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the right interior designer in her stead. And then, anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye, thanks! Oh man, do we have to go back there? Yeah, of course we are, because this is a visual novel and the story stuff happens. Classic Rose. She ends the call without even asking for my input. And done and seen. Okay, yeah, I guess this is the best and perfect time to end this. Oh, I don't even know anymore. But yeah. That was tiring and hard, but also fun. It's great. Yeah, it is a great thing to end here. Woohoo! Yay, this is fun. Yeah, I should do that next time. And this time I should, you know, actually record the other. Well, I mean, I recorded the other half, but you don't know that yet until like, but yeah. When will I stream again? After I record myself playing the other two visual novels, I guess, and then I'm gonna go back here when I actually feel like it. You know, I mean, which is gonna be maybe soon. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, that's cool. A nice first try of streaming something. I mean, I could have also streamed on Twitch, but you know, I don't know anything about Twitch really. Other that one time. But yeah. I guess I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go and fucking save. And that was tiring and frustrating a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Yahoo. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Bye bye. Yeah, I want to end.